In this first nightmarish and heart-wrenching ordeal Ring doorbell clip, in the heart of the night, darkness is shattered by a nightmarish blaze that engulfs a once peaceful residential neighborhood. The tranquility of the night is replaced by a deafening roar of flames, plunging neighbors into a state of utter chaos and terror. Panic spreads like wildfire as the conflagration rages on, devouring homes and cherished possessions. The night sky is painted with an eerie, fiery glow as people frantically run to escape the relentless inferno. Amidst the chaos, the sense of helplessness looms large, as many families watch their homes turn to ashes before their eyes. Desperation and fear unite the neighbors as they rush to extinguish the flames and seek refuge. The cause of this devastating fire outbreak remains an enigma, leaving everyone with haunting questions and profound loss.
Need more help?
In this hushed stillness of a midnight slumber Ring doorbell clip, a chilling and frantic cry shatters the silence, echoing through the sleeping neighborhood. A lady's desperate pleas for help pierce the night as she begs to be rescued from an unseen threat, her voice a chilling symphony of fear and distress. Stirred by the urgency, a concerned homeowner is compelled to step outside her own abode, venturing into the darkness to investigate the unfolding crisis. As she cautiously makes her way through the night, bewildered and determined, a sudden flash of headlights illuminates the scene. A car hurtles toward the source of the distress, leaving her to wonder what dire circumstances could have summoned such a swift and mysterious arrival. In this chilling and unsettling Ring doorbell clip, our cameras capture the unsuspecting journey of a lady returning to her home. Little does she know that two shadowy figures lurk in the darkness, silently tailing her every step. As she approaches her front door, the night takes a sinister turn as the assailants spring into action, launching a brazen attack to rob her of her possessions. In a flurry of fear and chaos, the assailants swiftly make their escape into the obscurity of the night, leaving behind a trail of shock and vulnerability. In this shocking and unsettling Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture an alarming malicious act perpetrated by two individuals with sinister intent. These trespassers, motivated by an unknown agenda, approach someone's porch under the cover of darkness. With an eerie determination, they invade the property uninvited and, in a horrifying twist, set the porch ablaze while the unsuspecting homeowner slumbers within. As flames consume the serene night, chaos and danger unfurl, forever altering the tranquility of the neighborhood. In this nightmarish and unsettling Ring doorbell encounter, a bone-chilling and suspicious figure, creeping stealthily around someone's property with nefarious intentions. The homeowner, oblivious to the lurking danger, becomes the victim of an audacious intrusion. The sinister intruder, unrelenting in his quest, gains unauthorized access to the residence by breaching the back door, thus seizing entry to a private sanctum. Within the confines of the bedroom, the invader executes his brazen plan, plundering valuable possessions with callous impunity. In this heart-pounding and alarming Ring doorbell encounter, a mother and her child return to the safety of their home, unaware that they are being relentlessly pursued by an ominous stranger. As they step inside their sanctuary, the mother acts swiftly, securing the door in a bid to protect her child and herself from an unknown peril. Outside, the relentless stranger approaches the door, driven by an inexplicable and malevolent determination. He makes repeated attempts to breach the sanctity of their home, casting a long shadow of fear over the family within. In this perplexing and unsettling Ring doorbell encounter, an intruder infiltrates someone's property, his motives veiled in shadows. Instead of traditional burglary, this mysterious figure sets his sights on something different, the decorations adorning the house, meant to bring beauty and joy. As his actions take an erratic and disconcerting turn, he begins to display behavior reminiscent of someone under the influence. Knocking on the door and shouting, he creates a discordant symphony of chaos, leaving the homeowner bewildered and perturbed. In this hair-raising and enigmatic Ring doorbell encounter, two masked figures, shrouded in secrecy and malevolence, set their sights on someone's property with nefarious intentions. With gloved hands, they meticulously attempt to breach the sanctity of the home, leaving no trace of their presence. As the boundary between security and vulnerability becomes increasingly blurred, their audacious and stealthy actions cast a sinister shadow over the night. In this intriguing and mystifying Ring doorbell scene, our cameras capture a man with unmistakable intent as he approaches someone's porch. His motives are laid bare as he opens the mailbox outside the house, driven by the anticipation of discovering something of value. However, his hopes are dashed as he finds the mailbox empty of any useful contents. Frustration mounts within him, and in a fit of anger, he scatters the contents of the mailbox before making a hasty departure. In this enigmatic and suspenseful Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture a youthful figure approaching someone's front door with an intention that reeks of intrigue and subterfuge. His purpose is unmistakable: to infiltrate the security system and bypass the alarm, armed with a device of dubious origins. As he takes his fateful steps toward the door, the line between security and intrusion blurs further, setting the stage for a high-stakes encounter. In this perplexing and unnerving Ring doorbell footage, our cameras capture an enigmatic and unsettling scene. A lone figure, dressed in a hospital gown, lurks within the confines of someone's property, hidden from view. His motives remain a mystery, veiled in the darkness of the night. The boundaries between safety and uncertainty blur as his presence raises more questions than answers. In this harrowing and relentless struggle Ring doorbell footage, a determined individual stands at the precipice of someone's front door, the intensity of his actions heightening the stakes. With unwavering resolve, he makes a series of forceful attempts to breach the sanctity of the home, each impact resonating with an ominous echo in the stillness of the night. The air is charged with uncertainty as this enigmatic intruder continues his relentless onslaught, the threshold between safety and vulnerability becoming a battleground of wills. In this heart-pounding and mysterious Ring doorbell encounter, a weary lady, returning home from a long day at work, remains oblivious to the shadowy figure following her every step. It is only upon entering the safety of her home and swiftly locking the door behind her that she unwittingly thwarts the sinister intentions of her unknown pursuer. In a heartbeat, the stranger changes course, retreating into the darkness. In this unsettling and audacious intrusion Ring doorbell encounter, three hooded figures, undeterred by the presence of light from within the home, brazenly approach someone's front door. Their intentions are ominous, as they commence a series of attempts to breach the threshold. But in a sudden and dramatic turn of events, the tranquility of the night is shattered by a piercing scream that echoes through the darkness. Panic grips the intruders as they hastily retreat from the scene, leaving behind a haunting mystery that lingers in its wake. In this enigmatic and suspenseful Ring doorbell encounter, a mysterious figure, cloaked in a hoodie and concealed by a mask, stands before the threshold with a hidden agenda. Unbeknownst to him, the vigilant homeowner is keenly observing his every move through the lens of security. Something concealed within his garments hints at ill intentions. The homeowner's caution is unwavering as they interrogate the stranger's presence, resolute in their decision not to yield. In the shadows, another figure lurks, a silent accomplice to a clandestine plot.
Leave.
As we approach the end of this video, I just wanted to say, if you've enjoyed the thrills and chills, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more hair-raising content. Remember to leave a comment, share with your friends, and hit that like button to help spread the fear.